All right, folks, it's it's this time of the week again, and Justin this week has our opening bit.
What?
Let's go, Justin! Everyone, give a round of applause. That's
for
our
Justin.
boy. That's our boy. That's our guy.
Take it away, Justin.
Take it away.
Right.
Take it away. The floor is yours.
Right. So you guys remember last week how we had quite the opening segment. And I'm not sure where it started, but where it went was Christian bringing up the Duolingo mascot being murdered in cold blood, right?
Yeah,
Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
And so in similar news, I'm currently being accused of murder.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Can you say that out loud? Like, what did your lawyer say about that?
I mean, like, listen, they said as long as I say the word accused and allegedly, everything's fine.
Okay.
So I have been accused of crime. This is not admission of guilt, to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but like, how'd that? I mean,
So like,
how'd that happen? Did you do it?
did you do it
Hold on, I have a
in
bullet
Minecraft?
point list here because there are some things I have to omit and can't share with the public yet.
Oh, this should be good.
So I went to the deli to get me a ham sammy with my orange drink. You know, if you know,
Right.
you know.
Classic.
Then nope, can't talk about that. And then I went to the liquor store and no, I don't drink, but someone asked me to get them a bottle of Moscato, whatever the fuck that is.
Sounds like you
can't talk
failed
about
that quest then.
At around 9:30 p.m. Tuesday evening, the police arrived. They stopped me to ask some questions. I can't talk about that. And
can't talk about the part where you murdered him. Got it.
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. And as of this morning, I was arraigned on charges.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
That's interesting.
So they have a case on you if you've been arraigned.
They think they got a case, but like I didn't do it, bro. Come on.
Are you sure there was like no cameras, no?
You guys
no,
know
like,
me. I couldn't hurt a fly.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure you've actively advocated for murder on more than one occasion on this very podcast. Is all I'm saying.
What are you on about?
Well, I call it like it is, Justin. That's all there is to it.
What? These are some heinous and slanderous accusations, my friend. What do you on about?
I'm not saying you murdered the guy or girl. I don't know who was murdered. Can you tell us that? Oh, you can't talk. Okay, fine.
Justin?
I don't know if you murdered them. Oh, go ahead, Christian.
Justin, did you do it?
No, I literally just said I did not do this crime.
Did you kill a Duolingo bird?
No, because why the fuck would I be anywhere within 500 feet of a fucking Cybertruck?
I don't know.
Yeah, wait a minute.
The timing is a bit awkward.
That's a bit sus, honestly. So,
listen,
like,
man, I think the cops are just too lazy to do their proper fucking job, and they need a scapegoat. All right, they're trying to Luigi me out here. All right, bro, I didn't do it.
Do we think Luigi didn't do it?
I think Luigi didn't do it.
I think you're in a large minority here.
Yeah, I think you're in a very small minority. I think we've all
Luigi
concluded.
didn't do it, bro. That's not the same guy.
Sorry, yeah, small minority.
Well, I mean,
all right.
At the risk of becoming too political in this podcast,
what a bombshell to drop on this anime podcast. Hey guys, I'm being accused of murder. Not only that, I've been arraigned. I've gone to the courtroom and sat before a judge in terms of the on these charges. What? You told me you were in the city this weekend.
Justin, I just gotta ask, have any of your friends like joyrided a Cybertruck recently? I just gotta know. That's all I want to ask.
Not a Cybertruck, but there was that one time, what's his face? Ryan rented a Tesla, and I sat in the back seat. But that was months ago.
I don't know, man. This sounds sus. This sounds real sus.
Yeah, I don't like this.
There are some dots that are starting to connect. Hold on a minute. Duolingo, blah blah blah, whatever your full name was. I think I found your guy. I think I found the killer.
I think we found the killer. Not only that, too. Apparently, all of the Duolingo characters are dead now too. Like there was,
I didn't care about that. That's just me.
Well, Duo was their mascot, but there were one or two other characters, from what I understand, that would help you through your lessons too sometimes. And apparently, they're just dead too.
Oh yeah,
learned that a couple days ago.
Well, you hate to
amazing
see it.
how the algorithm keeps feeding me this dumb fucking news story.
Oh, you keep bringing it up. Your phone is listening to you actively.
I know. Big Google's always there. And
Big Google, Big Zuck, like they're all in there. They're all in that shit.
Yeah, I know. It's my own fault. I just need to cover up all the mics and stuff, and not that that'll do anything, of course, because the birds are listening.
That's just silly, honestly.
All right, well.
How do we not have like anti-bird technology yet, bro?
Because nobody believes that the birds aren't real, Justin. They all think the birds are still real. Nobody gets it.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna move us along from conspiracy theory cast. Anyway, we did, believe it or not, watch One Piece this week, and I'm going to read our summary. All right, that's what I'm going to do as of right now. Now it's gonna happen.
Right
anyway.
now.
The Sanji Retrieval Team visits the Fire Tank Pirates hideout to discuss business with Capone Bege, while the Sun Pirates tend to an injured Pekoms. Nami learns that Lolo's escape from an arranged marriage with Prince Loki of Elbaf cost Big Mom an alliance with the Giants. Afterward, the team finally meets Bege, and despite Luffy's initial anger at him, Jinbe convinces everyone to put aside their differences. Bege then reveals his assassination plot against Big Mom, including recruiting Caesar and exploiting her emotional reaction to a photo of Mother Caramel, whoever she may be, leading Luffy to agree to be the bait and destroying it when the time comes. As the meeting continues, the groups finalize their plans for the tea party, intending to use a mirror and brulee for the escape. Once the meeting ends, Sanji returns to Whole Cake Chateau to prepare for the wedding, just in time to avoid suspicion, while Aladdin and the gang prepare to leave for Fishman Island after tying Pekoms to a rock. Meanwhile, guests begin arriving, and preparations for the tea party are nearly complete, with just an hour before it begins. I couldn't help but notice that this summary had absolutely no tie into music piece, baby. Music piece is back. Episode number 1, baby, or 826.
It wasn't even good though.
Okay, hold on. Okay, can I be so fucking for real with you guys?
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, obviously this track is a little throwaway, but we are introduced to a otherwise completely throwaway motherfucking side character, the head chef of the Big Mom Pirates. His name is Streusen. I don't know what this dude was doing when he was in the recording booth, but brothers, he went fucking off. He had the most operatic, most fun, most absolute joyous fucking variational version of this random one-off useless fucking track, and I just can't get enough of it. I honestly couldn't even tell you what any of the lyrics are. I can only tell you the lyrics that matter to me, and it's the fluffy delight. When he gets to the part where he just says fluffy delight over and over again, my brother, he goes off. He goes, fluffy delight, fluffy delight, fluffy delight. It's so fucking good.
I mean, he is undoubtedly having a good time. That is true.
God, man. I'm gonna send you guys like the clip of the dub version of that stupid fucking song, because let me tell you, this is me. This is what I would do if I had his role. I'd be like, fluffy delight, but then like cut back to be like, fluffy delight. Just fucking random. He went off. I just gotta say, he went off. I had to give him respect. This is actually true Brendan lore. When we were in the dub, I think this was like the midpoint for this batch of episodes at the time that these episodes were releasing, and it was like, okay, yeah, I got to the Sanji, like, you know, and Luffy like getting their shit together, and I was really happy about it. But then I was like, okay, you know, I sort of know it was coming up, and I wasn't really looking forward to it. And then I got to this episode and was like, I had to do a double take and watch it like 3 times. I'm not even kidding with you. It was so fucking good.
Whoa.
Anyway, that's just me. Anyway, how'd you guys enjoy these episodes?
I mean, I had a decent time. It was fun setup episode, especially for some lore droppage.
We did get some lore drops. Brothers.
My brothers in Christ. Please gather me and holding hands, because
Let's hold.
I'm
Let's hold.
holding.
It's happening,
I'm
bro.
holding.
Bro, Usopp power up is inevitable, bro.
Inevitable. Can
Wait,
you
what?
expand on that? I
So
need you to
my
help me
boy
with this.
Usopp, he's friends with the Giants, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean,
We
like,
just
he
got-
wants to be friends with the Giants. Well,
Wait,
I guess
bro,
he has.
He's got Oshi, Kaimo, and Dorian Broggy.
do we have-
Broggy, excuse me.
Do we have Oshi and Kaimo though?
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest advocate is the guy we just had on Dressrosa, whatever that guy's name was. I forget.
I can't remember his name.
Hyrule.
Yeah.
Hyruden's who you should be citing.
Giants, bro. Those are 5 giants that are fucking with my man's God Usopp, bro. All right.
Well, Hyrule
Usopp-
definitely fucks with God Usopp. just so
He
we're-
created God Usopp.
That's crazy. How you created God? What does that make you?
I don't know, dude. A Titan.
Damn.
Oh God. Here we go.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, okay. So look, Jesus, hold on.
Right.
Usopp is friends with the Giants.
Mhm.
Clear established. He's got 5 giant pals, at least. Maybe there's more. Anyway. We just got confirmation or whatever. I'm mixing my words here. I'm so fucking excited. We just quote unquote met King Loki, right? We confirmed his existence. He's the Prince of Elbath, I think they said, right?
Thumb
Yes.
looking motherfucker.
Which is where the Giants live or come
Jesus
from or
Christ,
something like
all
that.
right. So.
Right.
What
so,
I'm proposing to you is
I'm ready.
Usopp's
I'm not.
10-ton hammer is going to get upgraded to Mjolnir, bro.
Mjolnir.
I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't understand the conditions in which it's going to happen. But Usopp is going to make his way to Elbath. He's going to fight King Loki, or Prince Loki, excuse me. And he's either going to, like, make Mjolnir or it's going to be summoned upon him. I don't know. But he's gonna defeat Prince Loki. He's gonna get
Hold on.
Mjolnir.
This man's cooking.
Usopp's gonna be
Let him
a
have
brave
this.
warrior of the sea. He might be the king of the giants, honestly.
Dude, I so badly want Usopp to have a dumb Avengers-like moment where Captain America moves the hammer just a little bit and Thor gets really worried.
No. This is what's gonna happen. So they're gonna get to Elbath at some point in the future, and it'll definitely be a fight between Usopp and Loki. It'll be like like what's the Goliath fucking tale?
David versus Goliath.
David versus Goliath. And for whatever reason, like Usopp will just be with a slingshot, and then Goliath will be fucking Loki. And then just before the fight, Usopp will like try to lift the unliftable fucking hammer in fucking Elbath, and then like in his time of need, it'll shrink down and like fly to him. And then later in the show, it'll be Luffy that tries to move the hammer, and then it'll twitch a little bit, and then Usopp will be like,
Oh.
That's what's gonna happen.
So
That's what's gonna happen. I'm just
stupid.
telling you what's gonna happen.
Or there's a comic book somewhere out there that I've seen. I haven't read it, but I've seen screenshots, panels of it where Moon Knight can handle Mjolnir because Mjolnir is made of moonstone. So
That's crazy.
So
I like that.
I don't know if that's canon to every universe or not, but that universe it is. And I think it's the dumbest thing ever because Moon Knight is just different Batman, but with moon power.
I think I like Moon Knight more because he has mental illness. But like the cool
Well,
kind.
Bruce, what are you talking about? Batman has a mental illness too.
Bro, Bruce Banner, Jesus.
Bruce
Wayne.
Thank you. Bruce Wayne has
Willis.
clinical depression. And
he also has a mental illness.
he also might be a sociopath. But that's neither here nor there.
Mental illnesses,
Bro.
by the way.
Fucking Moon Knight has 3 different personalities, and they're all unhinged, and I love them. That's great.
I mean, I would argue that Batman is the main personality to Bruce Wayne, who is the split personality. That would be my hot take.
That's probably not even that hot. And also, I don't
No.
know the lore of Moon Knight, but doesn't he have these multiple personalities because of his moon powers? Did he have those before moon powers?
I don't know why he has multiple personalities. I just know they exist, and I love it.
I don't know either, but either way, I want Usopp to fuck around with Mjolnir. There's someone on there, because obviously that if you hadn't picked up on it by this point, I feel like the Loki name for the Prince of Elbath has kind of pointed you in the direction of Norse mythology for these giants.
Yeah.
I I want it so badly now. I want this dumb. This is the perfect dumb thing for One Piece to adapt for Usopp, an Usopp character. This is so
Honestly,
good.
brother, I know. I'm right there with you, man.
I don't
This
know.
is how we get Brave Warrior to see Usopp. This is how he achieves his fucking dream, bro. It's all coming together.
All of his lies eventually become truth, and he's always been talking about that 10-ton hammer that he's trying to wail on somebody.
Yup. What if in some weird way they like people believe that the Mjolnir is the real one, but it's misplaced somehow, some way, and then Usopp just like slips his 10-ton hammer, his fake one, in there, and so then he pretends it to struggle a little bit and then ultimately lift Mjolnir, but actually it's his 10-ton hammer, and so he fools all of the giants into thinking he is the one.
Oh no, not like this. It would be perfect.
Yeah.
But then Mjolnir still chooses him in the end for some fucking stupid reason.
Exactly. Yeah, like they find out it was fake, and then they all hate him, and then somehow 30 episodes later he redeems himself when in the heat of battle he calls upon actual Mjolnir.
And this is when Usopp gets his conqueror's hockey, bro. It's all coming together. Let's go.
Oh man, I love this. I love everything we're doing here. Justin, thank you for bringing us here.
Incredible.
I wasn't going to take us there, but I'm glad that you did.
Oda, I know you're listening. You know what to do.
He knows what he's done.
Take your time. Take your time. We
he
have plenty of story time left in One Piece. Take your time. Just make sure we get there, bro.
There is zero chance that after making the giants this Norse pilled, and after basically gaslighting us all into believing that Usopp has a giant fucking fuck off hammer, that he does not give Usopp some Mjolnir adjacent fucking power up some point in time. It would be criminal.
It'd be a disservice, frankly.
It would honestly be a fucking disservice. I would close the series and never fucking watch the final. Maybe that's not true, but I feel that way. I'd feel dangerously close to being that upset. Oh man, that's great. All right, anyway, so yeah, we learned a lot about giants really quick. So yeah, we learned that Big Mom lied. There are no giants. And she's actually at odds with the giants until...
They don't like her, and we don't necessarily know why.
Yeah, we
like,
still
they
don't know
had
that
beef
part.
before this failed marriage plot.
Yeah. Like, they were all like at odds. Apparently, the giants are like, yo, fuck Big Mom and her crew. And at some point in time, Loki, the prince of the giants, met Lola. And then was like, "Ooh, you're pretty. Here's a flower." At least that's the backstory we got. This thumb-looking ass motherfucker. And then Lola was like, "Rather than marry you, I'm gonna go try to marry literally anybody else."
I want to choose.
To be fair, he's like, it's depicted that Prince Loki is like 500 times the size of Lola. I would be intimidated by that too, personally.
I don't think that's the problem. I think it's because he looks like a thumb.
We only get the outline of the man.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying he looks like a thumb. I mean,
okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Yeah, you're right. His silhouette, he looking real derpy. However, if there's something that One Piece the anime has taught me, the silhouettes are never the final design. I still remember fucking what's it when we mentioned Kaido by name for the first time and we saw his silhouette. That silhouette looked a lot closer to fucking Raizo the ninja than Kaido the actual character. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
or the warlords at the beginning of the series.
That too.
Yeah. There was the warlords at the very beginning of the series when they all had Mihawk's outline, and then we only met Mihawk, and we just assumed that they all looked like him, and then they proceeded to not.
Just 6 clones of Mihawk.
Literally none of them looked like Mihawk. In fact, Mihawk is one of a kind.
So that was a fucking lie.
So that was a fucking lie. I mean, that might be fair, but either way, I do find it kind of funny that Lola was like somebody who actually valued her was like, "Hey, will you marry me?" And she was like,
"No."
Nah. Now she tries to fucking marry herself off to every schmuck that she comes across who are just like, "No, you're not my type." Honestly,
you're done.
Lola, you deserve it. Get over yourself.
Damn.
Fuck you. How dare you?
Wait, whoa, wait. wait. This is not the fucking. What is this?
No, this is the Brendan you're getting. You know, Lola, you get everything you deserve. I hope that you come across 1,000 fucking men and all of them hate you because you found the one dude that was interested in you and you were like, nah, you ain't. Like, she came from Love is Blind and was like, but he's not how I expected.
What is happening?
When did Incel Brendan join the chat?
Brother. Oh, brother. Fucking Discord mod Brendan showed up to the recording today.
Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. we have fun here, man. We have fun here.
Do we? I don't know anymore. I don't know anything
playing
right
the
now.
super hardest devil's advocate. Fucking hell.
Well, somebody's got to be Devin's advocate when he's not here. You know what I mean?
That's normally supposed to be Justin's job, but
I hear you, but I didn't realize Devin's advocate needed to be incel built.
He always has been. Just kidding.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be kidding. Oh fuck!
Shit.
No, yeah.
So anyway,
I was sweating in my seat when we started talking about the Giants because I wanted to know so badly what had gone down. I mean, this was good too. This is a little teaser, a little finger licking hors d'oeuvre for the tea party to come later. It's good stuff, but it's left me wanting more. My mouth is watering for more Big Mom Giant controversy here, man. I want to know.
Ooh. He wants to
just
know.
reminded me.
And it's not it totally has nothing to do with it finding out if I'm right about her Napoleon complex or anything like that, Baka.
Does your Napoleon complex theory also involve her being like a tiny giant?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to bring that up. I was like, this reminds me of that time we speculated that what if she's a giant, but just like, the dwarf equivalent.
Yes, I speculated that she's part giant, part human or something like that. And so she's like the half elf of this world. She's not accepted in either culture. And now she tries to build her own where people have no choice in the matter because she is the law.
All right, don't say it like that. Now I'm starting to agree with her. That's fucked up, man.
I agree with her.
Sympathize with her.
Wait, suddenly you agree with her because no one has any choice? Like you want people to not have
I'm
choice?
starting to sympathize with her. You make it seem like, hey, man, she's from two different races and neither race accepts her. And then she's left in the world all alone. And she has to construct her own family and her, her own world or whatever. And granted, it's by shady means, but like, come on, like,
that's
if
the
you
bad
were that
part.
lonely
That's the
and
bad
shunned,
part. What are you talking about?
Everything you said up to that point would have been nice, wholesome, and well, maybe not necessarily wholesome that she's not accepted, but it would have at least been valuable character growth, except for the part where she's a cold-blooded murderer and has a laundry list of like 200 people that she hates.
Bro, she was a pariah in two worlds. I'm starting to see how she ended up this way.
And that makes it okay to be a fucking tyrant?
I'm not saying it's okay. I just now have like there's an understanding.
You sympathize with her.
There's a bit of empathy extended. All right, I'm not gonna lie here.
Okay.
I'm like,
That's
before
crazy.
I thought she was a heartless monster, and I'm just here like, nah, man. Like she might be a heartless monster, but like they made her this way.
Okay, here we fuck. Yeah, they made her literally murder her own son by taking the rest of his lifespan when she was having a hunger tantrum. A hunger tantrum, Justin.
I feel like you're
We've all done crazy things when we're angry, all right?
I feel like you're unconsciously drawing a comparison between Big Mom and Fisher Tiger, and I don't like it.
I also don't like it.
This is the same way you described Fisher Tiger, but he's much more. I didn't agree with his ways either necessarily, but he was a little bit more sympathizable than Big Mom is. Let me tell you.
Yeah, there's something to be said about sympathizing with an anarchist that's going against the grain to like do something that is objectively a good thing, and then there's sympathizing with Big Mom who is just actually a bad person with no redeemable qualities.
Who got her feelings hurt a little bit.
What, bro? Okay, hold on. Now you were just grossly oversimplifying the issue of she was rejected by two different societies that are like part of her identity.
Okay,
right,
I will never allow somebody who has been rejected by society to choose to take society's means and needs into their own hands for their own benefit. That will never be an okay thing.
I'm not saying it's okay. I just understand. Like there is a logical excuse me, thought behind how you end up in that position. You don't have to agree with it. I mean, this is what fucking psychologists have to deal with all day. They listen to their clients and they're like, hey, I as a doctor or whatever understand how you have come to the conclusion that you are currently residing in.
Listen,
but I grossly disagree with it.
I'm not saying she has trauma. I'm not saying she doesn't have trauma. I totally agree. She probably has some trauma. If this is like the backstory that we're going to, fucking run away with, that she's like part giant and was completely rejected by both humans and giants and whatnot. I'm right there with you. Does not give her an excuse to be an absolute fucking monster. Period. Absolutely not.
It gives her a little bit of an excuse. It was like someone gave her a little bit of rope, and then she took the rope and started lassoing up people. You were like, "Hey, no, bad. That's not what the rope was for."
Yeah, so the rope was for her to lift herself up, and then she decided to actually make a bunch of nooses for everyone around her, and that's
then
why
she
she's
pulled
a problem.
the entire world in instead of getting herself out.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all understand.
So anyway, that's great.
All right, good. I'm glad that we got some content.
I need
Also,
water.
there was a time that at one point where Chiffon is like, oh yeah, then like she threw me at Loki trying to pretend that I was Lola, and he sussed that out immediately, and then that made it even worse. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. And then Chiffon was like, Mom beat me and couldn't stand the sight of me anymore. And I was like,
wow, yeah. Remember when Justice said she was so redeemable?
Yeah. She beats her kids and kills them. In case we forgot.
It's the world that's the problem.
Yeah,
it's
but
the world
it's
that's
okay.
the problem.
No, yeah. I mean that part made me sad, man. I was feeling for Chiffon, and
I was upset too, man.
It was bad. It was terrible, and also I just skipping slightly, but we're on because I'm thinking about Little Bege. What's Little Bege's name again? Pez. Little Pez. I just when we were in the meeting with Bege and Luffy, and at one point Pez starts crying and Bege goes super dad mode and talking baby and stuff. That was funny. Yeah, I love that.
That was good. That was a good bit.
That's great. I love me a baby talking
also,
dad.
I'm sure it was really hard to pick up in the dub or in the sub, unless they sub captioned it a little bit. But in the dub, he continued that baby talk, being like, "When we assassinate Mumsy Wumsies."
Yes,
and then Brooke is like, I don't think you dropped the baby talk, brother.
Yeah, they do that. They do that in the sub too.
All right, good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Happens
that's
at
good.
least
Good
twice,
gag,
I think. It was great.
That's a great gag. We love that gag.
Mm-hmm.
But bringing us into the conversation. So the conversation begins, money shot and all, and Luffy and co are approaching Bege and his team, and they're like, "So can we have in agreeance? Can we work together?" And then Luffy's like, "Why the fuck is Caesar on your team?" And did anybody else notice Caesar in the back at any point in this episode?
I did notice Caesar before he was pointed out. Yes.
What are you guys talking about? That's Gangster Gastino.
Yeah, that was Gangster Gastino.
Gangster Gastino. I do gotta know. Did you notice him? Because I was so afraid to bring him up. But like he was in the still last week and no one said anything, so I chose to shelve it.
No, the still last week was too shaded over and shadowed that I just didn't didn't register with me until until this week when I could see the colors better.
Sure, yeah.
The shaded really stylized picture that we get at the end of last week was enough, combined with his different styled hair, that I didn't immediately pick up on it when I saw it. But as soon as he made an appearance in these episodes, I was like, oh, okay. so this is happening, I guess.
Can I tell you a true story? So the money shot that we got last week was the last like panel that we got in the chapter that these characters were all put together. Basically in 826, is that the person we watched tonight? Or 827,
yes.
Sorry. In 827, the scene of them like all together looking each other down is like the last panel of that chapter. And can I tell you, I think it was like a break next week or something that Oda does that. There'll be like a 2-week break in between. and everyone argued for weeks whether or not it was fucking Caesar or some other random fucking schmuck. And I gotta tell you, brother, I sussed that out of me. I'm like, oh, there's Caesar just there in the corner. It never once crossed my mind that it would be anybody else other than Caesar. Never.
Yeah.
You want to know what Gangster Gastino reminded me of when he introduced himself? He reminded me, for whatever fucking reason, of a little character from way back in the day by the name of Condoriano.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Here we fucking go. Why did he remind you of Condoriano?
I don't know. I think his other name was Galdino, right?
No,
Condoriano?
Galdino's the name of Mr.
That's
3.
Mr. 3, my brother.
Oh. Well, Gastino reminded me of Galdino, and for some reason I associated Galdino with Condoriano.
All right, well.
There's so many connections happening right now.
Yeah, there's too much crossover.
Yeah.
Also, put some respect on his name. His name is Con D. Oriano. Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you're right. My bad.
Absolutely right. He is Condi Oriano. How dare you? How dare you disrespect my favorite fucking Marine? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, Gangster Gastino's here.
I love the
also known as
confidence.
Caesar.
I love the confidence of Caesar to he puts on the voice and everything, goes, Caesar? Nah, I'm Caesar's, what was it, twin brother or cousin, whatever it was.
Something
so
like
in the
that.
dub, he says that I'm Bege's cousin.
Right,
or brother.
yeah. He said he was Bege's brother.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm Bege's cousin. My name's Gangsta Gastino.
Oh, maybe I misread the sub. I thought he said he was Caesar's cousin or something like that.
No, I remember he said he was Bege's brother. Or
I
cousin.
It
misread
might be a
that.
translational difference from source to source, but
Yeah.
at least in the dub, he was like, yeah, I'm Bege's cousin. I'm Gangsta Gastino.
Gangsta Gastino. And I was like, oh, shit.
And literally nobody bought that but Luffy. Even Chopper didn't buy it, which is kind of crazy, actually.
Yes, he did. What are you on about?
Well, he did it first, but then when they said he was Caesar, he was like, I'm Gangster Gastino. Even Chopper was like, wow, no, he really thinks he sold us. And then the only one to sit back down
Chopper
was Luffy.
100% bought this, and it had to be Sanji's side commentary to talk him down from it.
He did not buy it on the double down. He did not buy it. I'm telling you, he did not buy it. I promise you.
Not my Chopper.
Rewatch that
My
shit.
Chopper is gullible as
Are you
shit.
gonna test me?
Chopper.
Are you gonna test me? The guy who's rewatched it like 17 times in this
You
fucking
know
series?
what? I think I am, actually.
All right, let's fucking go.
Boy, here we
Let's
go.
do it. Let's do
There's
it
a
right
flag
now.
on the play.
Fuck it,
on the
It's under
floor.
review.
we're doing it live.
All right, fine. I'll fucking bring this shit up right now.
It was great. Him coming in with the confidence, and then everyone. You know what did it for me too? I was like, somebody's got to point out that his laugh is exactly the same too. And then nobody was doing it until Nami did it, and she was the last one in the line of people too. And I was like, whew. Thank God, because that, I mean, even if you don't believe anything else, his laugh being the exact same is like kind of the dead giveaway. You know, people can look the same in this universe, but laughing ticks are one of a kind. So
Absolutely, dude.
I that part was great. And then of course Luffy being like, "Oh, sorry, my bad. You just really look like him." And then Nami has to talk some sense into him, be like, "You idiot." That is Caesar. And then we get Caesar, and then we get Caesar backstory for the last day or two, which is even better. It's so stupid. This character is so easy to hate, especially in these episodes. You know, the show makes a big deal of like trying to get you to, I don't know, go back and forth on your sympathies for this character because his heart is always in somebody else's hands, literally. And so people will abuse that. But then you come into these episodes and he pulls out the rocket launcher and he's like, I just want everyone to die. I created this gas and it's capable of killing fucking everybody. I want the world to burn. And then you go, oh, right. We hate you. You're a psychopath murderer guy.
Listen, debt makes you do some crazy stuff, right?
And he was like this before. I don't know what you're talking about. He was like this before he was in debt to
like
Big
this.
Mom. He's just a greedy fuck. That's what he is.
All right, I'd like to bring everyone's attention to the podcast stuff chat within our server. The one talking right now is Chopper. That's why his mouth is open.
Hold on, I need to confirm this. What's the timestamp? 9:32. All right, hold on. 8:27, right?
The second episode of tonight, of this evening. So I think
28.
28.
Okay, hold on.
828.
Please hold.
We gotta do a please hold moment. All right. Anyway, continue, Christian. What were you saying?
Is he going to fucking second guess this?
I need to hear the voice.
Yeah. So why? Yeah, I don't know why you just weren't doing this in the first place. You were never gonna trust Brendan's word. No, this is great. The whole meeting thing was fun. I had a good time.
I agree.
Watching them go back and forth on any of the different issues. You know, in the beginning, Luffy doesn't want to talk until he gets to punch.
Oh, you watched it in dub, right? Okay, I was wondering when my subtitles was different than yours. Hold on.
Fool. Luffy wants to punch Bege so that he can get even for Pekoms. And that's his only stipulation. Jinbe's like, no, we're not having that shit. And then Bege's like, no, let him do it. Let him punch me. Let's get this over with. And then Jinbe goes, all right, I guess. And then in the background, while Jinbe's giving us more exposition in the foreground. And in the background, Bege's blocking all of Luffy's punches with Caesar's heart.
Okay.
That's a great bit.
Would like to comment on the matter at hand, or the prior matter at hand.
Right.
In Brendan's dub, he is correct. Chopper says that name is so fake. Chopper's in on it. That is not what happens in the sub. Chopper is very much still believing the bit of Gangster Gastino, right?
I'll look it up again. I'll look it up in sub this time. I will look it up in sub. Fucking now we have to come back. Anyway, there's that moment where Jinbe was like, so anyway, who hates Big Mom? And then literally all of them were like, I do.
And he was like, perfect. You're all in agreement.
Great. Now we understand why we're all here. So can we please actually have a civil conversation about what we want to accomplish? Oh, man.
And the answer was yes, but no.
Yeah, the answer is a little yes, but no.
So they come to an agreement somehow. I feel like we just made the agreement happen. Like there wasn't negotiations, that there wasn't really much hashing out. It was Jinbe spoke, and then everyone was like, or I think it was Luffy or someone on the Straw Hats was like, well, I mean, even if we had an alliance, or if we would need a plan, and who the fuck has a plan for this lady? And then Bege was like, oh, don't worry, I got a plan.
I got a fucking plan, all right.
And he breaks it down as such. I'm gonna give it a quick dirty run here. Basically, Big Mom is indestructible. We already knew this, but the one time we saw her wounded was when she freaked out over a picture of Mother Carmel, whoever this lady is, falling over. It sent Big Mom into a panic. She screamed so loud, she knocked out, it's a combination of screaming and then also Conqueror's Hockey, blasted everyone's eardrums and then knocked them out. It knocked herself out for a short amount of time. And she like scraped her knee. First time, never seen before. So Bege's like, cool, what we're going to do is we're going to break this picture of Mother Caramel because Big Mom loves it for whatever particular reason. No one knows why. No one knows shit about this. Not even the kids or close family members. We're going to break this picture of Mother Caramel. It's going to send Big Mom into a state of panic and shock. Big Mom is going to take out half the peanut gallery. We are going to wear our, what did Bege call them?
Our like superphonic like Saphir phones or something like that.
Symphonia, symphonic something, which are just earplugs. Like not even like good quality ones. They're like the cheap fucking like circus peanut looking ass things
you're buying
you get.
A pack of 100 for $5.
Exactly. So he's like, cool, we're gonna shop these in to protect ourselves. As Big Mom passes out and is weakened, we're gonna take Caesar's KXL R8 launcher grenade gas system bullshit.
Magus XLR.
Exactly. We're gonna shoot her with those. And apparently this fucking poison is so powerful it's gonna turn Big Mom into dust. Then we have 10 seconds to hop into a mirror and pray to God we can get out of here.
Yeah. Which also was not originally the plan.
No, it was not the original
that was
plan.
A moment of convenience. I really want to know what his contingency plan was for after he allegedly killed Big Mom.
I do too.
I mean, I assume he was just gonna fucking hightail it out of there. I don't know. Like he was gonna.
But how?
Clearly,
the
cards fall.
Clearly, he still wanted to get away with it. But I want to know how. What was his idea before this? Surely, Bege wasn't just gonna let himself die there. So
Well, I assume he wasn't going to let himself die there, but I also assume that his original plan involved just like trying to fucking get away, like, you know, with the natural, with his own powers set. I don't know.
I'm saying, Bege seems like the man with the plan, and it feels like turn tail and run as best as you can is lacking for this man. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, also all of her kids are going to be like, oh my God, did Big Mom just fucking, like, they're going to be fucking busy. That's going to give him his opening. And then now it just so happens that they'll have the mirror access to, you know, basically teleport to their boats and be like, man, this is great. Now we got like a fucking like 7-mile head start.
Yeah, incredible.
It do be incredible. It do be incredible. So you know, like, how do we feel about this assassination plan? And you know, I gotta ask. So we all think it's going to go off without a hitch, right? Like
Absolutely.
This is how we're taking out Big Mom.
It can't possibly go wrong when Luffy's in charge of the most important part.
Okay, he has the most important part, but his part is also like the easiest.
Right, exactly.
He just knocks over a picture frame.
He has the easiest and the most important. What could possibly go wrong?
Wait. Luffy has his own plan that he's not sharing with everyone.
Correct.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be.
He said it's gonna be funny.
And it's gonna be really funny, guys.
It's gonna be really.
It's gonna be
I suddenly have
super
concerns.
funny, guys.
I suddenly have the concerns.
Now you have
the
concerns.
efficacy of our plan.
Okay, but you know, my real question is, okay, these are the parameters that we've been given as an audience. Do we think Big Mom is actually going to go down this way? Let's assume the plan doesn't go as we expect. Is Big Mom, because this is the arc where we're apparently taking her down. This is how we're taking her down. That's my question. Yes or no?
No. And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because Caesar is going to betray them.
Well,
but like, what's in it for him?
Caesar is very much just going with what he's been under duress and blackmail every stage of his life for the past fucking 2 weeks or however long time has passed in One Piece land.
Right.
So he's just kind of going wherever he's tugged and forced to go. At some point, I imagine he's going to enter a crossroads of some sort where, let's say, Bege drops his heart or whatever, right? So he's not under that particular type of duress. But he's at the crossroads of, okay, I can either choose to betray Big Mom and try and kill her, or I can side with the Emperor of the Sea and not piss her off and probably secure my life for a little while longer.
Okay. I'm seeing the vision.
I think he's, you know, sticking with the hand that feeds him sort kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hand really doesn't feed him. Like, the hand is like ready to strangle him, though.
I mean, yes.
I think all hands are ready to strangle him. It's just whichever one's, you know, less ready.
Arguably might have the most food in it. I'll give you that.
I think Big Mom's definitely. Not only does it have the most food, it has talking food.
It has talking food, which is kind of fire.
She has food and friends.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't hate this proposition of yours. The only counter I would make is that he also enjoys chaos and murder, and this assassination plot offers the best chance for both, even if it has a low chance of success. I do like what you're putting down, though. That was when you first were like, Caesar's gonna betray them. I was like, what are you talking about? And then you explained it, and it made much more sense. Your logic.
All right, Justin made some fried rice tonight. All right, we'll give him fried rice.
You're telling me Justin fried this rice?
I'll throw him a bone. He threw some oyster sauce in this week. I respect it.
The plan has to fail.
Does it?
I just feel I feel like it has to.
Yeah, I think without a doubt it fails, but
I think just for the sake of narrative and just like continuing our story, one in One Piece, but also with like between Luffy and Big Mom particularly, the plan has to fail. It's just a question of how does it fail.
Okay, I don't really think I have a question of how it fails because there's plenty of ways it could fail. What happens when it fails is what I want to know.
Hold on, I wrote a bullet point for this one somewhere. Hold on.
War.
Hope, pray, and profit. Question mark.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
When the plan blows up in their face, or if it blows up in their face,
so it'll just be an all-out gang war in the middle of the wedding. And then that song from that first Pokemon movie is gonna start playing, where it goes, "Brother, my brother,
what are we fighting for?
We got to end this war."
God damn it.
Yes, but no. It's a quote unquote massive war at the wedding party, but it's mostly everyone trying to run for their life.
Oh, Okay.
I don't think so. Everyone at this wedding party are warriors. They're all
Yeah,
they're
like,
all
they're
Well,
pirates
I
warriors
and
mean, like,
fighting
fighters.
you know, our assassination cohort versus everyone else. They established in the room during the meeting where it was like, listen, if things go south, we are fucked. We are outnumbered, outgunned, out everything.
Right.
We're
We do not make it out of this alive
We're
if it goes poorly.
outmanned.
Their
Sorry.
contingency plan is get in the mirror faster,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
happen.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
about
I don't
that.
know in what way it's not going to happen, but maybe a few of them get away.
okay, that sounds more right. I think a few of them get into the mirror. Someone or some people get left behind, and then
Well,
we just
yeah,
gotta
like the mirror.
struggle bust it
The
from then
mirror
on.
breaks or Brule gets free somehow and deactivates the power. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but yeah, if we split up the party again, I wouldn't be surprised.
But we're definitely running for our lives.
But,
Like, there's going to be fighting, obviously, but it's not a stand your ground and
no.
fight. It's
Well,
a
for Luffy,
fight your way out of here.
for Luffy, it will be. Luffy will be. Basically, everyone else will be trying to get out by any means necessary, but except Luffy. Luffy will be fighting to the death. But the only thing I feel like I can be sure of is that this won't necessarily be the final showdown. I don't know why, but it feels like even if he does end up facing down Big Mom, he probably won't be the last time.
Here's my argument. Okay, so I feel, especially while we're at this point in the series, I don't know about you guys. I do not actually believe that our protag is strong enough to defeat one of these emperors. They are a force of nature. They are made to be this unpassable fucking wall as of right now. This is our opportunity to see one of these forces of nature by, you know, brute force and also kind of cheating, get taken down a peg. I'm not saying that our boy will never amount to their level. I'm just saying that if this arc equals one emperor being taken down, this version of her being taken down is the most believable for me as a watcher, as opposed to Luffy, you know, coming around being like, oh yeah, definitely I'm gonna fucking defeat Big Mom. Like, this is the arc where I defeat Big Mom, when her primary objective is only to get Sanji.
Okay, I agree with Christian where in the sense of like, this isn't the end of Big Mom. I think it would be really lame if we encounter, like, the formula has always been Luffy beats up the big bad guy, right? And I'm not sure I even agree with you that Luffy isn't strong enough to take on Big Mom. I don't know if I agree with that. However, I think it would just be like lame or just like, I don't know, Oda-like to take out Big Mom in this particular way where we gotta like scheme against her when that's just not who Luffy is. That's like not what One Piece is. One Piece is Luffy gets the fair 1v1 with the big bad guy. So I feel like that's how this has to end. Like, at some point, Luffy has to fight Big Mom on this island, and then they go free. And I feel like if you're fighting Big Mom, you got to beat her because, like, you know, she ain't letting you go.
All right, Christian, do you have any counters?
I think I agree with him that we will, in some way, shape, or form, by the end of the arc, have dealt with Big Mom in a permanent manner. I feel as though I'm caught in between opinions on whether or not Luffy is truly strong enough on his own to face Big Mom like this, because she does so much with her power right now that's just kind of unnaturally good. I mean, it's almost getting into the area of Doflamingo where we just overbloat the devil fruit and the awakenings and whatnot. We haven't seen specifically what the extent of Big Mom's power is. We just know she can shove souls into things, and some of these things, if she shares her own soul with, are even more powerful, which we've seen with her trio that she keeps on her all the time. It's just a matter of what evolution of the power are we going to get that is going to make her so insurmountable, that has made her so insurmountable this entire time. Is it going to be, is it part of why her skin is so hard? Is that like her giant upbringing? I don't know. Or blood, I should say, more specifically. I don't know. Why does she have this specific weakness where if she's really emotional, then this thick skin thing drops and she's suddenly more vulnerable. I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of unanswered questions with exactly what the power scaling is, I guess, between the two of them. She's an emperor for a reason, obviously. She's gonna be strong. But I feel as though there's really not a way we walk away from this where Luffy hasn't in some way, shape, or form dealt with Big Mom. Now she can get hurt. I don't necessarily hate if she is affected by the poison a little bit. It feels as though that is going to end up being null and void because, like Justin says, it's kind of un-Oda-like to hamper the big bad in some way before Luffy fights them. It tends to be the case that Luffy just wholeheartedly ends up giving the hands one way or another.
Hey, man, in a fight against pirates, there are no rules. Don't forget that. Never forget.
I agree, but Luffy...
But Luffy has one rule.
He really doesn't, though.
Like,
he learned from Croc. He's like, I don't have any rules. Like, he'll do whatever.
I mean, he doesn't have rules, but like, I don't know. Luffy's got like the unwritten rule of like, I want the fair 1v1.
I don't think he ever has that as a rule. I think that there are times where he's like, yo, wait a minute. I think I got this. Fucking give me the 1v1. And then everyone else around him is like, bro, are you sure?
I don't think you got this. And then Luffy does it anyway. And everyone throws their hands up and goes, oh, shit. All right, he got that.
All right, fine, you got this. It's not that it's a rule. It's more like he like vibes out his opponent and goes like, hold on, wait a minute, I can do this.
All right, what I'm predicting here is either Gear 4 Luffy is going to give Big Mom the hands, just outright, because like this is like not very logical of me to think this way.
Right.
But Doflamingo is like the most OP character we had seen in the show up until this point, for the most part, right? And Luffy beat him eventually. Like we just established, we don't know the extent of Big Mom's powers, how OP it is or it isn't, blah, blah, blah. Gear 4 for Luffy could probably beat it. Now, let's assume we think we need an upgrade for Luffy again to beat Big Mom. Well, we just introduced Awakenings, so what if Luffy just like awakens the gum fruit? Now, what does that look like? I have not the slightest fucking clue, but maybe that's how we get out of here. That's how we do it.
Okay. What does his awakening? Okay, fine. You don't know what it looks like, but like you have to give me something to go off of. What about his awakening?
You want to know my real?
Well,
you want to know what I think it is? Luffy makes a trampoline. Luffy makes a trampoline, and it makes Big Mom so unsteady that she can't stand upright. And so she's buckling her knees. She's looking like Bambi fresh out the womb. And Luffy just beats the shatter.
That was certainly an opinion.
So the secret to beating Big Mom is a trampoline.
Bro, you gotta give her like uneven ground, bro. You gotta trip her up. You know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, you know?
Yeah, she's like a turtle they flipped on their back. She just can't get up anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, I think you have a point where awakening can certainly be part of what goes on for Luffy here. I find it hard to believe that we'd get another gear form this soon. So
I agree. It would feel too soon to give him another upgrade.
I would not necessarily be opposed to some combination, I guess, of gears. Like I think he's done second and third gear at the same time. Now maybe we mix 3 and 4 at the same time. I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like. Maybe 4 already inherently is a mix of 2 and 3, but with Haki imbued into it. I don't know. All I know is that I wouldn't mind seeing some new shit out of Luffy, and I think that we kind of have to, given Gear 4 was new with Doflamingo, but Gear 4 alone was not new in and of it, was not the be all end all for Luffy. He still got rocked and then had to come back after his 10-minute breather and do it again. So
yes,
Gear 4 is clear. He's going to use Gear 4. That's without question, but it's not going to be the end of the fight here. He's going to need to pull some other fancy maneuver or strategy, maybe with friendship. Who knows? But
what if he made Gear 4.5?
With Final Fantasy.
I don't know what that looks
Gear
like.
4.5?
I don't know. We're Final Fantasying up in here now.
Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts 1.2, the final mix. Anyway, I don't know what that looks like, but that's basically me trying to articulate in some way that like he gets an upgrade that isn't like a new gear, but it's like a new way to use the gear, question mark.
What does that mean?
I don't really know what I'm proposing.
You gotta give me
I kind of just said a word and now I'm trying to
man.
fill in the blanks myself.
You know what I just heard? I heard you going, what if Luffy uses gear 4th, but without the 4 fucking loud G or something like that? That's the fucking version that you put in my head right now.
What do you mean?
Like, wait, you gotta give me something. Like, is he gonna like maybe like a partial gear 4th? Like maybe he can like use it only in his arms or like only in his legs, or maybe he just gets that fucking crazy eye. He like puts that hockey around like the bags of his eyes and goes like, Big Mom, you don't want this. Do you want the smoke? And then Big Mom goes like, wait a minute, I might not want the smoke.
What if Luffy unlocks a new level to like conquers hockey?
Okay, and what does that look like?
He just knocks out Big Mom.
Brandon
his hockey's stronger than her
Brendan
hockey.
has never sounded less enthusiastic. He checked out the moment you opened your mouth again. He went,
Listen, I'm trying here. I propose the question. I'm prepared for the results, whether I like them or not. All right, it is. I think. Maybe I'm speaking for past Brendan as well. Present and past Brendan does not believe for a second that Luffy is ready for the smoke here. I do not think that in a fair 1v1 he comes out on top. Now I like what Christian's coming from, where he assumes that maybe like Big Bob will be weakened in some regard by this assassination attempt, but I feel that it's not completely off the table that Big Mom goes down here this way, because like, I don't know. He's already had to go double gear 4th for one of her fucking underlings in Cracker. All right. Like, you expect me to believe that he's going to go gear 4th once and be like, Big Mom, it's you and me in the 1v1.
Not.
Ain't gonna happen.
Okay,
absolutely not.
Brendan's making sense. Hold on.
This is what I'm saying. One gear 4th rotation is not going to be enough.
No, absolutely not.
What if he goes into it for a 3rd time? Right. Wait. No. He does it 4 times.
4 gears.
4 times 4 gears.
Score.
That's like 16 gears.
Sure.
Oh man. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm done asking questions. Thankfully, we're gonna figure it out in like, I don't know, probably 25 episodes. I don't know how many fucking it's gonna take.
Who knows?
No, it's probably gonna be like 50. Who am I kidding? It's gonna be 50 episodes for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we probably are. But hey, at least we're past the melodrama with Sanji and Luffy. Now we only have to look forward to the falling action of the arc. The question is, how long is that falling action gonna be, boys?
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say long time.
A minute, maybe a minute.
I'm gonna say maybe 2.
Maybe a couple.
We're here for another 100 episodes. Don't worry.
Also, Jinbe decided not to roll the roulette, I guess, because he realized that on the wheel, if he couldn't pay out, that she was gonna just fucking start taking off the difference with the rest of his crew, and he was like,
"Oh, that's what that meant." The sub I felt like wasn't super clear to me about what the roulette wheel meant exactly.
Yeah, no. Jinbe was like, "Hey, I'm ready to leave your crew," and then when Big Mom brought out the wheel, apparently off screen he was like, "Well, they explained like what would happen like if he spun the wheel," and he was like, "You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna leave. I think I'm good here." And then proceeded to be like, "So anyway, how am I going to figure out how to get the fuck out of this?" And then he tells the rest of the guys, and then they're like, "Well, you need to go do your thing." And then Jinbei's like, "Oh, thanks, dude, but like, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out another way to get out of this."
Yeah. I think the sub made it kind of seem as though she was just gonna go straight to the crewmates, and that was what was going to happen.
That might be true too. I think he did say it that way in the dub. I'm just paraphrasing poorly, probably.
Either way, Jinbe decides, well, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'll just lead this rebellion.
I'm just gonna rebel against your entire operation. Yeah. But I'm gonna seem like we're chill for now. But then on the side, I'm gonna be like, anyway, so I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
ruin your whole fucking day.
I'm gonna lead this rebellion, and because you haven't done anything to me or my crew yet, I'm gonna give the homies the heads up so that they can leave now.
Yeah.
And then they do. They leave Pekoms tied to a rock with a bunch of food and water in front of him that he can't get to.
Was I the only one that thought that was fucking funny? Like they're like, don't worry, we left you with a bunch of food and water. And like, what does that matter?
Okay, great. I'm still tied to the fucking rock.
It would have made more sense to me if like they had him on like an alcove that he would like he'd be stuck on because the only way to leave would be like if he swam or something. Which he can't obviously because he's got a devil fruit. But like if they left him on like an alcove and been like, here's your food, here's your water, like fuck off, I guess, you know, enjoy the rest of your couple hours here while the wedding goes up.
That's low-key what I thought was going to happen. Then I tied him up. I was like, well, you know, they wouldn't just leave you there with food and water if they didn't think you were going to break out eventually.
What's the rope on a fucking timer? Like the whole reason,
he just brute forces his way out of it. What do you mean?
Whole reason they tied him up is so that he wouldn't have the ability to go to Big Mom and warn her of what's going on. So they just have this massive trust in the rope lasting over like 24 hours basically before everything is said and done.
I like the idea that there's like a pair of scissors that are like held open against the rope and like a fucking snail chat is on top of it. And they gave the snail chat explicit instructions. Do not clip those scissors until we are gone for at least 24 hours. Do you understand me? And then the snail chat like fucking waves its eye or something, goes like, yeah, yes, sir. I will not close these scissors. Oh, what a dumb fucking shit. Poor Pekoms. I hope you're doing all right, bro.
Yeah, he's getting the shit end of the stick a lot, especially when he's injured constantly.
He got shot by Pekoms, or not Pekoms. I'm sorry, by Bege. Sorry, Pekoms got shot by Bege in the back that one time. Spider-Man meme. And then he got shot by Bege again. And then he got saved by the fishermen and then explained to the fishermen what was happening. And the fishermen were like, yeah, so we also want to help our boss murder yours. So we're just going to tie you to a rock and let this shit go. We're going to go home now. Oh, poor guy. You know, he, even though he's batting for the wrong team, he is kind of a homie. I'll give him that. Him that.
He's pretty cool. I like Pekoms. I wish better for Pekoms.
Yeah, we all know that one guy was just playing for the wrong team. It's an unfortunate reality.
It is what it is. I want to circle back though because we kind of, I don't know, maybe there's not much to actually speculate on, but we kind of gloss over this Mother Caramel character here. I just want to ask Justin if he has any specific ideas on who Mother Caramel is. Is it as obvious as it seems? Is it just straight up Big Mom's mom? Is it the Big Mom? Is it Big Mom?
Big Mom?
Which one is it? How does the dog wear the pants? Is it somebody else? Is she like adopted? Is this her aunt?
This is the version of Justin. He's never thought further than his own mother, so now he's going to have to jump outside of his own box.
What a sentence that I don't even know what it really means there. Yeah, I got nothing for you, brother. I'm sorry.
Is Big Mom religious? And this is like Mother Teresa in this universe?
I'm so surprised that even crossed your mind. What?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm throwing out ideas.
All right. Well, okay.
Mother Caramel. The phrasing is like a nun. Big Mom is, you don't use Mom Teresa. It's Mother Teresa.
Well, there's some truth. You know, maybe your subs were like fucked up though. Maybe it is just Mom Caramel.
Shut up. trying to semantics his way out of this.
I mean, maybe. You don't know, man.
Who knows? Maybe Big Mom was in an orphanage when she was younger, and Mother Caramel is just the mother figure that adopted her, a la the same way Nami grew up with Bellamere.
I like the idea that so if this Mother Caramel exists, then she just runs an orphanage of half giant, half human children.
Well, it doesn't have to specifically be that. She could have felt she could be the one sympathetic character that cared for this little girl, Big Mom, Charlotte Linlin, who had nowhere else to go because she's shunned by both sides of her heritage, and Mother Caramel's just the only one who accepted her.
Oh, well, that's a nice thought, but that doesn't align with my demon Big Mom archetype, or backstory. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you the further then, because clearly Mother Caramel is fucking dead.
We don't know that.
Okay. Justin, it's One Piece. Mothers aren't cool.
Oh no!
Live moms, not cool, not adventure.
Oh no!
As Oda's direct quote goes.
Right, a direct quote by Oda Sensei himself.
Yeah, shout out one of our Discord members for pointing that out.
Hey, you're spoiling. Shut up.
What? We're spoiling what?
Shut up.
What?
Shut up.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I'm told to shut up.
I don't know what's going on either. He just wants you to stop.
I don't know if he's got a thing that he wants to do, whatever that is. Yeah, Mother Caramel. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But now on to the most important part of this entire episode that we still have not talked about. And I can't believe Brendan didn't come in here and talk about it as like the
Listen,
first.
I didn't want to get to it because I was afraid that I was the only one that even knew about it, so I was going to wait till the end.
Knew about it. Are we talking about the same thing? Are we? Are you?
I think we are.
Are you also going to talk about how Brooke and
Panda Man?
Wait, there was a Panda Man?
What? There was a Panda Man?
Y'all are fucking idiots, and it's just me who's smart, baby. Yeah,
there
was.
No. I was gonna talk.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about Brooke and Luffy regrowing their bones by drinking milk.
Oh my god! I completely, bro. I literally just rewatched the episode beginning of this recording to bring it up, and I forgot again. Bro, what a scene! What a fucking scene!
It's incredible.
There is a Panda Man in this set of episodes, 829, when they're panning over Nuts Island, and they're all like, "Oh yay! The wedding's happening today. We're gonna merge with the Germa Kingdom." And Panda Man he's on a horse. He's doing the Old Spice fucking commercial right there in front of your fucking face, and y'all missed it. Y'all missed it.
Fuck. You know what it was? I was distracted by the fucking the Mr. Peanut Man.
What?
Peanut.
There's a guy in that scene who's just like a whole ass peanut.
Yeah, no, you're right. I remember that.
I was too focused on him.
What do you even say? Well, there was a Mr. Peanut guy.
Yeah, there was on Peanut Island. The mayor was like literally a humanoid peanut guy.
Very funny, by the way. But yes, I do know very much of the scene where they regrow their teeth. It was a great panel in the manga. You know, I've been kind of like edging us, like periodically being like, "Yo, is that tooth going to be gone forever?" But you know, have you ever really bitten it?
Well, I mean, I knew the tooth was going to come back somehow.
We called it. We were like, bro, he's going to find some milk and he's going to regrow it.
Oh, did I actually say that?
I
don't remember that.
Did.
No, he did say that, and I was kind of mad because I'm like, oh boy, here we go, Justin doing that thing again.
No, I did not know this scene fucking existed.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't remember you saying that, but that's incredible.
I would believe that they find milk in there, they heal themselves. I would not have expected them to lean as hard into the bit as they did. to the point where the fucking goon in the room is like, how is that fucking possible?
Wait a minute.
I love this.
So you're telling me that you did not know the milk bit was going to happen?
No, not even a little bit.
Really?
I'm so serious.
Okay, that's actually a little crazy. Okay, I'm so less mad than the last time that you did this fucking shit.
No one tipped me off to this, and honestly, I think my life's better off.
Oh, it 100% is. This is incredible. I laughed so fucking hard. I was right there with the random goon who gets this super zoomed in shot, and he just goes, "How is this even possible?" Whoever voice acted that one random goon went so hard, and I love them for it. It was like a bit from a Yakuza game. It's just so utterly ridiculous.
That's awesome.
I fucking loved it. I even wrote it down as one of my quotes to the random goon going, "How is this possible?"
Yeah, Brooke and Luffy regrow their fucking teeth.
They're just going through the refrigerator for literally any food in general. And then they go, "Oh shit, milk. We can regrow our bones." And then the guy's like, "Can you stop eating our stuff, please?" And then they drink it and then just
my tooth's back.
Oh, it's so fucking good, dude.
Can I be so honest too?
Please.
When we were in the manga at that part, everyone speculated for weeks if Oda was gonna leave the gone tooth out of Luffy's fucking face for the remainder of the series. And honestly, I don't think I was ever on team gonna lose it for good, but I was definitely on team it's not coming back anytime soon for a little while, at least not until the arc's like finale. I did not have on my bingo card that they were just going to drink a carton of milk and be like, oh look, my tooth grew back. God damn it, never changed. Never fucking changed.
Incredible.
All right, so we also met Panda Man. I put it in the chat for you guys. Don't worry, I got you.
I saw him.
I need
he's majestic, and I can't believe I missed him. Frankly, that's not a very hidden Panda Man, and I missed him.
He was on your screen.
I also missed him. You know what it was? I'm a goon. I was like, during the scene, they're panning over all the different towns or whatever. And we see, I think, 2 towns. Well, I don't know. It felt like 2 new towns to me. Peanut Town was one of them, and then whatever the other one was. And then I look at this town. I'm looking at the surroundings. I'm like, oh, that's Chocolate Town. I don't need to care about Chocolate Town. I kind of just basically paid no attention to this panel.
I don't need to care about Chocolate Town.
We've been here already.
How wrong I fucking was, brother.
There he was.
Also,
right?
Panda Man's riding like a really tall llama or some shit.
Like a big
I think
llama.
it's like an alpaca. Yeah, something like that. Pretty cool.
Incredible.
I like it.
God, what a fool that was.
I'm upset, but incredible.
Me too.
All right. Do I have any notes that I forgot to talk about yet? Let me double check. Oh yeah. The only other note that I got, can I just like shout out, all my homies love the fact that Big Mom's kids are way too fucking stressed to disappoint anyone, not only their mother, but also everyone in their family, to tell the truth at any given point in time, because without that, everybody would not be having as good of a time as they are.
You mean the fact that Opera lied about Luffy and Nami being dead?
We got Opera lying about Luffy and Nami being dead.
Or
technically lied too.
Eggplant guy being too stressed about Sanji.
Yeah, we got the eggplant guy worried about dying. We got Bobbin, who's way too proud to ask for help because he's like, no, I can handle this, not a big deal.
And now he's
fucking
dead.
got.
Also, this might have been a bullet from last week, because I don't remember. Did we meet Oven this week?
Yes.
That was this week.
We did meet Charlotte Oven.
Okay. So far, every time we meet a new kid who, like, I guess arrives from a different location, whatever, a mission or whatever, and the little cracker dudes or pawns are like, open the gate, and the head honcho kid is like, no need, I'll open the door myself. This motherfucker walked through the door.
He did do that.
A lot of the kids do that though. It's turning into this bit where all the kids are just like, no, I got it, and then in some way, shape, or form, they just enter.
Yeah, but everyone else has just been like pushing the door open, like a door.
I feel like
this guy just walks through the building.
We're misconstruing this at all. Katakuri came up and he was like, no, don't worry. They're getting it. They're almost there. And then the door opened. And then the dude after him was like, don't worry, I'll get it myself. And then he pushed it open. And then everyone was like, everyone get the fuck away from me. And then he just continued to walk through the door.
Yeah. So how do you feel, Justin, about potentially finally meeting the devil fruit of your dreams?
Oh, dude. If we meet the oven, kitchen fruit, what have you?
Okay.
It seems like that's what we're about to get.
It'll officially be my favorite devil fruit thus far.
I think that's what's in store.
It's got stiff competition because the OP no me is broken. But I have a passion for eating and cooking way more than I have a passion for cool bullshit power.
I love this dude's name is Oven, by the way. What a fucking what a great name.
Yeah, dude.
Oven or Charlotte Oven, the minister of baking. As if that wasn't already on the nose enough for you.
Yeah. In case it wasn't clear.
Hey man, I need it. Sometimes you need it because you look at me looking at a guy named Daifuku and you're like, what the fuck do you mean you're the minister of beans? All right, so maybe some people need to say
red bean paste.
We don't know this. Daifuku is just the Japanese term for red bean paste.
Yeah, but I didn't know that until I looked it up
live. That doesn't make it any less on the nose.
Although I will say, using this logic, katakuri means dog tooth, which I don't know what you do with that. That doesn't really equate to food, really.
All right, that's a literal translation. We need to get less literal. We need to.
I don't know how you make it
less
literal.
Dog teeth mean in Japanese culture?
I got dog and I got tooth. Kata curry. That's all I got. Dog tooth. Also,
maybe dog teeth are like sacred in Japanese culture, and they're referenced to something else.
Maybe it's the name of a sweet.
Yeah, it might be.
Like we have bear claws over here in the West. I actually have no idea what a bear claw is. I just know people talk about it.
Oh, there's some truth there. Anyway, I think I'm done for this week. Are we good this week?
I feel pretty good.
Sure.
All right, fantastic. Well, then, I'm going to tell everyone at home that next week we're going to be doing 8:30 to 8:32. Moving on to quotes. What are our quotes?
Honestly, my quote was that scene where they fucking recrew their bones drinking milk, and that goon just was so incredulous.
Yeah, that's good.
Also, that goon has a gamer den, and I think that's really funny.
Which one has
I
a
did not
gamer den?
realize that.
the goon in the what, like, this is the bathroom or whatever with the Brooke and Luffy when they drink the milk, and they pan over to this goon who acts surprised. That guy has a gamer den.
I did not realize.
I did not see the gamer den.
Another example
totally
of me
real.
missing the thing. I did write down how is that possible from the random goon. My other quote is from Bege when we're concluding the discussions in 829. He goes to sort of finish off the conversation. He goes, and it all depends on Straw Hat. And I was like, well, things said right before disaster.
Things said right before
Literally
disaster.
The worst possible move you could be making here, Bege. I'm willing to bet your assassination plot would have gone just fine without him. But now you're going to get funny entrance. I love too when Luffy goes like, hey, when I make my funny entrance, are you going to laugh? And then Bege's like, shut up. Just do your job.
Just make sure you get the fucking
Just
job
fucking
done.
do
And he's
it.
like, all right.
Oh, you know what we could do? How do you think Luffy's gonna? What's his idea? What's his plan?
I wanted to ask, but I also didn't want to like strong arm the conversation too much.
Oh, I don't know.
I have a very basic idea.
Go for it.
He's gonna pop out of a cake like a stripper.
Like a stripper.
Yes, specifically like a stripper. That is a very key component of this song.
So he will be wearing scantily clad clothing.
Exactly.
Right. Of course.
I don't hate it. I have no idea. I truly am at a loss. The only thing that popped into my head was he's gonna put chopsticks in his mouth and do the chopstick
and do the basket
thing.
dance.
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
That's
Or if Robin was here, we could get Choppa.
Robin, do the thing. Do the thing.
Robin, quick. I need you.
Choppa. Oh man, the best gag in One Piece that'll never be topped in the history of the fucking franchise. Impossible.
I don't know. Dancing Wolves is pretty good.
Dancing Wolves is good, but you'll never be Choppa. You just can't. It can't be done. Are you good, Christian?
I'm done.
All right, my first quote is fluffy delight. It's a fluffy delight. It's too fucking good, man. I cackle every single time. When they're talking about when the queue is gonna be, and then everyone's like, oh, so we all know when we're gonna, we're gonna jump on it, right? It's when Sanji and the bride kiss, and Sanji's like, I ain't gonna kiss her. And then Brooke's like, but that's the moment that everyone's gonna be looking to the bride and the groom is as soon as you lay a big fat smooch. and then Sanji's like, it ain't gonna happen. All right, I'll dodge the bullet. The gun will be your cue. And then everyone's like, all right, well, when the gun's our cue.
He's like, I tried.
All right, well, I like the bit. I had another one. Oh, it was it was fucking Pudding being like, man, it's going to be such a fucking pain in the ass having to eradicate all the memory of the people that are going to like now not realize that I'm not the sweetheart that I really like play to be. I'm going to have to go through each and every one of them simultaneously or individually and eradicate all of their memories. And I'm like, I hate you. Pudding, why are you like this? You're the worst. You're the fucking worst. All right, anyway, I like it. I'm done.
All right. Excellent work.
Perfect.
All right, moving on to the golden ham. Who gets the golden ham this week?
These are good questions.
Oh, I give it to Bege for the plan. Like he came out here. He was the man with the plan. We're really piggybacking off of his adventure.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. I got no argument.
Plus, he also put the heart in front of Luffy's punches every single time he tried to punch him, and that was really funny.
That's true. Bege really did toe the line between serious and goonery in this episodes.
Yeah, when he started doing baby talk because his kid cried and he couldn't turn it off.
Yeah. I think I I think I'm okay with this. I'm okay with
All right,
giving it to
good.
Bege.
Can I be so fucking for real with you? It was already 2-1, so whatever you said really didn't matter anyway.
Sorry, I guess I tuned out for Justin's opinion.
You know what? I've been there too, brother.
I do. Okay, before we move on from Golden Ham and it gets drowned out by the other things we need to do.
Yes.
And I might, I don't want this to be a solo decision on my part. I'll need to confer whenever Devin gets back on here, but I just want to pitch it to you guys that I'm thinking that milk should probably go in the Golden Ham or the One Piece
Absolutely.
pile.
Honestly, I forgot we were still adding shit to the pile.
We still are.
I'm surprised you didn't bring it up sooner, brother.
Well, there was nothing really that I thought was worthy of it, but now we've got milk regrowing bones, video game style.
I mean, I think it belongs to the pile. That's me personally. I think it belongs there.
And by the way, we already have a One Piece from this arc as well. We have pudding spatula being able to instant melt chocolate and shit like that. So
crazy.
I as far as I'm concerned, this is an even stronger One Piece's candidate here.
I mean, this is what the category was made for. That's my
truly
personal
the magic milk of healing.
The fucking the video game milk.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting that energy out there for when Devin comes back in like 3 weeks, and I probably forget this, honestly.
I mean, do we get a vote? Like I say, it belongs on the list, man.
I appreciate your input, but the One Piece's file has really always been like me and Devin coming up with random dumb bullshit. So,
oh boy, all right,
your input has been taken into account, and the council will be weighing it. Yeah, we'll deliberate.
All right, fair enough. All right, moving on to fan mail.
Justin,
right, fan mail from King Solamander himself.
King Solamander.
He writes, in relation to talks and conversations about all the moms in One Piece, Oda has explained why there are so many dead moms in One Piece. Oda answered this question in SBS 78. Question: why is it that there is an abnormally extensive number of characters in One Piece who have unknown or already deceased mothers? Oda: I see. Well, the answer is simple. That's because mother is the antonym of adventure. He loves and admires mothers, but he considers them to be a block for storytelling because the idea is that a good mother represents things like comfort and safety and go against the type of story he wants to tell.
Is that it?
That's the whole. That's the whole quote. Yeah.
Oh, that's the whole email. That's the whole everything. Is
that a question of how we feel about that take?
Well, someone in SBS asked, "Hey, why are there so many dead moms?" And Oda said, "Because."
What was the question to us, or are you just telling us what he said?
That's
it. That's everything.
The fan mail that Solamander gave us.
That's the whole email.
All right, well, I guess we move on because I've got nothing to add to it then. All right, I don't know.
What are you getting so upset for? You started this.
I don't know. Like, what does this have to do with us? What am I doing with this?
It's just knowledge, dude.
Well, it's been brought up in our conversations numerous times, and someone finally gave us an answer.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's the line I asked for.
Fucking Christ.
No, you didn't. You asked, where's the question?
I thought it was a question, but now I understand it was an answer.
Oh, my fucking
to questions
God.
we've had.
I hate you.
Y'all could have told me
What is this gaslighting? The fan mail doesn't always come with a question. Sometimes it's just fun shit.
Sometimes they just say nice things to us, man. And fuck.
Listen, I was listening to the quote and I lost the line of where we stood in this environment.
Fucking Christ.
Thank you, King Solamander, for answering our deliberation.
Yeah,
in full.
Thank you for sending in a lovely email, and thank you also for being a producer this month along with Taco. We love you.
Along with Taco, King Solamander, Taco, we love you.
You're the best around.
And no one will ever bring you down.
That being said, it is time to move on to the Garb Gab, which first we're going to lead off with our February special. And by the time you're listening to this, it'll still be February, so it counts. It's a Valentine Award.
Woohoo!
Who did we dislike this episode list set?
Caesar. Gastino.
Yeah, I'm giving it the gangster Gastino.
Gangster Gastino.
For sure.
Gastino.
Yeah, Gastino.
Dude,
That's
I
final
went back to the
answer.
episode and I didn't realize he tried to little bro Bege, bro. He was like, "Yeah, I'm his older brother." Like, what?
Oh, is that what he?
Oh,
it
is
was
that what
little
he
bro.
said?
It was older bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah,
I like
dude. No, fuck this guy.
entirely misread that sentence in my sub then. I thought he said he was Caesar himself's own cousin or something.
Yeah,
My
I'm
man
Bege's
really
older
tried a
brother,
little bro.
Gangsta Gastino.
Bege, that's crazy.
Yo, fuck that guy.
No, yeah. Truly though. Fuck you, Caesar. All right.
Incredible.
Valentine's Day award goes to Caesar Gangster Gastino this week.
Woohoo! My favorite.
My favorite to
Give a
hate.
Valentine to.
Yeah. All right. Now on to what you're really here for.
You know, can I have a request? I think Justin should hold the bag and you should reach in this week.
You know what? I couldn't agree more. And it's like I read your mind because I sent the Garb Gab to Justin this week. So I have no idea what's in it. I emptied it and everything of last week's shenanigans, and I left it entirely in Justin's hands. And now Justin is going to present the Garb Gab to me so that I can pick out the thing and we can have a fun game. So Justin, let me see that Gab.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just go check it at the front door.
Wait,
Yep.
the front
One
door.
sec.
What are you doing?
Presenteth to me the Gab.
Okay.
Bringeth thy Gab to me.
What was the Gab
All right,
outside? What was the Gab doing out there?
She had to, mail it to me, and I just haven't checked the mailbox today.
So what you're saying is you didn't stuff the Gab with anything.
No. See, there's so many things. There's so many things, bro.
Okay.
I have so
boy.
many options in here for you.
You're watching him reach into his
right.
backpack and pull out random pieces of paper too, right, Brendan?
I'm watching you throw a bunch of
Are those your keys?
quarters. What did you just throw a clock in there? What are you doing?
Why do you have that? And why does it say?
Why do you have Play-Doh? How old are you?
All right, well, hold on. Let's not.
Hey, no one's ever too old for
Yeah, let's
Play-Doh,
not
man.
get
Come
too
on.
far ahead of ourselves here. Play-Doh's kind of lit.
Well, for fuck's
All right,
sakes.
the Garb Gab is stuff.
Was that a Pathmark bag? Pathmark doesn't even exist anymore.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Go
All right.
on.
I'm
Go
I'm
digging.
gonna reach into this random assortment of objects that will surely not give me what the. There's no fucking way. I didn't even see him put this alphabet soup in here. What the fuck?
Why'd you put a can of soup in the bag?
Okay, well, you know what? I guess this works out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna open up this alphabet soup, and I'm gonna just get a random assortment of letters from that, and see what happens.
Okay, wait, how? But that's not going to turn into anything.
I'm sure it'll work out. Okay, luckily I've got my can opener on me.
Well, this ought to be fucking good.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. I'll fix this up real quick. All right. All right. I've dumped it into the bowl, and all right. This got to be a bit then. All right. Is this rigged? All right. Brendan, look at the bowl.
Let me see that
Look at the bowl.
What?
These are the only letters in here.
It says Brendan. How did you do that? What did you?
A magician never reveals his secrets. But welcome to Brendan Trivia.
That's incredible.
The first episode of 2025. Brendan, how you doing?
Well, shit. All right. How did you do that with the fucking soup, though? No, hold on. I want to go back to the soup.
Brendan, the people have a question for you that they're clamoring to know the answer to this very particular question.
Oh, the
Have
people.
you ever eaten cereal out? Well, excuse me. Have you ever eaten cereal out of a hollowed out bell pepper as your bowl?
What
is this?
Is this
What?
is this Brendan trivia or Brendan?
No. This
feedback?
is a question.
Do we go back to him?
Yes, but no.
No.
The people want to know.
No, I have not done that.
Excellent, great. So we have 3 questions here for you tonight.
Wait.
2 multiple choice.
You only have 3 questions because I haven't. What if I did?
Wait, what?
He thinks that.
Am I the idiot?
He thinks your first question was a qualifier. There might have been more questions if you said yes.
No, you do not unlock more or less questions based on your answer.
What did you ask?
Luckily, Brendan Trivia doesn't have paid DLC.
What the fuck? Why did you even ask?
Well, I mean, the people wanted to know, and I was simply a messenger on behalf of the people.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So you have 2 questions, 2 multiple choice and 1 multiple choice answer. No, that's not the. That's,
What?
One DBQ essay. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get there.
DBQ.
Are you ready for the first question?
I'm so ready.
Great. Question number 1. What episode did Law reveal he had Caesar's heart? Was it A, 539, B, 639, C, 739, or D, 839?
We haven't even watched 839 yet.
I'm gonna go.
Fight you.
All right, let's do the math. 539. I know that the time skip happened around 5:15:16. So 539 would only be 20 episodes in. They're not at Fishman Island at that point. It has to be 639 because 739 is Dressrosa. So 639. Final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Easy.
Holy shit, my man's been missing his heart for 200 episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that dude.
Oh, that's incredible.
That guy's been going through it, man.
A fourth of the series without his fucking heart.
Actually, you're not wrong.
I mean, it's like a couple of weeks in universe, but the fact that
25% of this entire franchise, Caesar lost his heart.
Caesar doesn't have his fucking heart.
Oh man,
If I
that's
only
great.
had a brain.
The clock's still counting. There's so much more time for him to keep going.
That's so good.
Question number 2. During the scene where Law and friend. Wait, hold on. Whoops, sorry, that wasn't the question. That was me explaining the answer to be. Anyway, no one cares about that. Question number 2. Which one of her sons did Big Mom kill during her hunger pang? Was it A,
Moscato.
Mash?
Moscato.
Can't let me fucking finish the
Moscato.
goddamn question. Was it A, Mash, B, Moscato, C, Mascarpone, or D, Mozart? Oh, would you look at that? It was Moscato.
Yeah,
don't do
you
that.
can't quiz me on current arc stuff. I got all these fucking characters in the forefront of my frontal lobe,
You looked
brother.
up all 85 of them.
That did happen. That did actually happen.
You know, ask me that bonus question. Name all 85 of Big Mom's kids.
Oh,
Dude, I'm ready. I will go in order.
Oh, you like Big Mom? Name 5 of her kids.
Oh, I could do 5.
I know, that's
I
easy.
think I could do 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so fucking
We'll
real.
save that for next episode.
That's a good
We'll
one.
make that a special edition. Third and final question. There are 34 islands that comprise Totoland.
Okay.
Most of them are food-based. Name 5 of the 34 islands.
We just did it's the same question.
Well, I mean, we got like 3 of them in this episode set alone. So like, all right, do you really want me to do this?
Yes.
All right, well, we got Nuts Island, we got Cheese Island, we got Chocolate Island.
Okay.
We definitely got Fruits Island because I know the Minister of Fruits, who we haven't met yet.
That's correct.
I'm gonna say no. Yeah, we've already seen Jam Island.
You
I
should
think.
have asked him for
Jam
more.
Island.
Ask him for 5 more. Ask him for 5 more.
Well, let me confirm, Jam.
If you ask me for
That's
5
jelly.
more, it's gonna get hard. It's gonna get
ask
hard.
him for 5
There's Jam
more.
Island. Okay.
All right.
Fuck it. 5 more.
Liquor Island, I think, is a thing.
Confirming that is real. Liquor Island.
Shit. Ice Island? I think there's an island of ice.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes, that is also an island.
Ooh, okay.
Fun fact, Moscato is the minister of that island.
Otherwise known as Struggle Island.
I think I knew that in the back of my mind. I think I knew that.
All right. Big poll.
Need 3 more.
I think Eggs Island exists.
It is not here. Let me. I don't think Egg Island is part of Totoland. Let me confirm. Egg Island.
Really?
In peace.
You telling me Baron Tamago doesn't have his own island?
Guess not.
Oh
no.
Oh no. Okay, well there you go. I officially lose then.
We got Brock.
Well, you got 3 more. You can keep.
You want me to keep going? All right.
All right, if you fail one more time though, you're done.
Butter Island.
Is butter? There is no butter.
Ooh,
There's no butter. Are you sure?
I'm looking at the wiki. The names all of them. I can run through them if you need
We
me to.
got Broccoli Island, right?
That is also not part of Totoland.
Oh, really? Was there a Broccoli Town? I feel like I distinctly remember broccoli something.
No, you're right. We did. When we were entering this arc, there was like a broccoli.
Hold on. No. There's definitely a butter town because Gillette is the minister of butter.
Well, That's where I'm at. It's like there's towns that are named after foods, and then there's I guess there's islands. I don't know if a single town occupies the island.
You know what it is? Okay, there's Margarine Island.
It's margarine. Oh, how silly of me.
Listen, man. You gave me an answer. I went through alphabetical order. I was like, I don't see butter, and I forgot margarine was the thing.
All right, well, and then you know what? I lose. Fuck it. I give up. What do you want from me, man?
All right, fuck it. So we'll just go through all 34. So we got Whole Cake Island, which feels like cheating. 100%
I guess
Island.
I could have said that too.
100% Island. What is that supposed to be? Milk? Whole Milk Island?
Let's find out. 100% Island is ministered by Smoothie. What do you do over here, Smoothie?
100%.
I think it's supposed to be a pun on 100% juice.
Well, that's
where they host that podcast.
There's Biscuit Island for Cracker and his bitch ass. There's Black Island, Cacao Island, aka Chocolate Town, or whatever. There's Candy Island. There's Cheese Island. Cutlery Island, which Marcapone's in charge of for some reason. Flavor Island. Fruits Island. Funwari Island. Futoru Island. Ice Island. Jam Island. Jelly Island. Kibo Island.
And jelly?
Yep.
What? That's fucking bullshit.
I mean, they're legally distinct.
I make the rules.
So,
that's bullshit.
like margarine.
Yeah, I guess when you put it that
There's
way.
just no butter island to match it.
All right.
I don't know what these fucking next 4 islands are. There's Kibo, Kimi, Kinko, and Komugi Island.
Probably Japanese.
I'm looking at the list. Okay. Hold on. Kimi Island is not Egg Island, but it's governed by the Minister of Eggs.
Right. Not the question.
Which, believe it or not, the Minister of Eggs is not Baron Tamago. It's another person.
That's crazy.
That feels
crazy.
like a violation.
Yeah, it does.
Also,
like
apparently, Kimi is how you read the kanji for egg yolk.
Oh, so they split. Oh, wait, is that what you said already?
I'm just going through the trivia. Actually, hold on. Wait. Okay. So what they did is they took Kimi and Shiromi Town. Actually, hold on. I'm having a stroke. I can't read.
Brother.
Okay. So Kimi Island, the Kimi in kanji, I guess, just reads as egg yolk. And then Shiromi Town on Egg Island, or Kimi Island, whatever, reads as egg whites. That really doesn't matter, but it was a fact that I had to commit to reading.
Wow.
So anyway, we have Liquor Island. We have Loving Island.
Loving.
Margarine Island. What the fuck is this word? Melange Island? I don't. That sounds French. Noko Island. Nuts Island. Package Island. Pie Island.
Hell yeah.
Pori Island. Potato Island. Rokumitsu Island. Sanshoku Island. Tanega Island. Topping Island. Unique Island, which was ministered by Praline, and then Yakigashi Island, which is governed by Oven.
All right.
Incredible. I have one other note. The Melange Island that you were struggling with is the Minister of Meringue, governed by Broye. Broye.
What a name.
Who's not a dude, by the way.
Oh, well. They got a pretty dude name.
I just realized also Katakuri is the Minister of Flour. I did not know that.
I don't remember if they gave him that epitaph in his episode where they revealed him.
I don't think they did. No, this is the first time I'm learning that Katakuri is the Minister of Flour.
Yeah, I think they just point him out as the second son.
Yeah.
He's about to bake a cake on your ass.
Please do.
Okay. You got his full character design in this set of episodes, by the way.
Did he?
Yeah. He was
this
like,
is one of the other things you didn't notice this week.
He was like, I forget like what the context was, but Bege
I think
was
it was
like,
Bege running through like, hey, if we fuck this up, we're gonna get run down by these people.
Yes, I do remember that now.
And then you saw Smoothie and Katakuri in full display.
Which
Okay, I'm gonna be that guy. I think seeing Katakuri's design this early kind of ruins a little bit of the fun, because you know what made Katakuri so fun when we first met him in the manga? We literally had none of this teasing shit from these last couple episodes in preparation for Katakuri. We literally just like, boom, this guy is Katakuri. He is the second son of the Big Mom Pirates, and this is what he looks like. And it was like,
Oh, so this
Wait a minute.
This Bege thing doesn't happen in the manga?
Well, at least like showing Katakuri this early does not happen in the manga. No, not the silhouette, not the character design. This is to hype up a couple of characters you have yet to meet. Like the oven and Daifuku stuff is all like fucking filler fluff to hype up some of Big Mom's kids, and Katakuri being one of them. And for whatever reason, they were like, "Oh, let's show Katakuri and Smoothie here," instead of like the time when he's actually debuted in the manga, which was like really cool because you looked at him and you were like, wait a minute, but why do you look like the gender bent version of every crush I've ever had in middle school?
We're talking about Smoothie, right?
No.
What? Oh.
We're talking about the guy who's going to bake a cake on my ass. And I'm going to let him.
All I'm saying is Katakuri can step on me is all I'm getting at.
I don't disagree.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Any day
Boots
of the
with the
week.
Spurs.
Katakuri with those apple bottom jeans and boots with the
Boots
Spurs.
with the Spurs.
The Spurs don't affect anything, though. They're just cowboy boots.
Bro, come on. The Spurs do everything.
They're style points for sure. Yeah.
It's more like Katakuri with those leather tight jeans and boots with the Spurs.
All right, we're done here. This is
All right, my bad.
we're getting lost in the sauce now. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode once again. If you would like to contact us on social medias, you can do so at Panda Sightings. I'm doing the wrong thing. Panda Sightings on Twitter and Instagram. If you'd like to email us like King Solomandr did, you can do so at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you would like to support us monetarily like Taco and Solomandr did, you can join our Discord and go to the supporters section of that, and you can support us that way. If you need help getting to the Discord, well, we've got some links for you both in the bios of our social medias and in the description of this podcast. If you'd like to get something specific for your money, you can go to our Redbubble shop and look at some of the designs there, get some stickers, some other things that Redbubble offers to put those designs on. It's great. You'll look fashionable. It'll be fantastic. And speaking of fashion, we've got some other things in the works too coming in. A couple of cool designs that Jordy's been working on in the background, and they may be coming out sometime soonish. And by soonish, I mean definitely within the next 6 months. Probably.
Definitely before 2027.
Definitely before 2027.
Definitely
possibly
before 2027.
Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly.
And with that, rate us 5 stars on whatever podcasting platform you listen on, and I hope you have a nutritious dinner.
Thank you for that, Christian. I just want to say before we close the episode out, Justin, that was really good Brendan trivia. I feel like those were all very fair questions. They were a little on the easy side, but they were all topical. That's respectable. I appreciate. This is so much better than whatever the last fucking set that you gave me was. Like so much better. I think
that was 2 sets ago, but yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely 2 sets ago.
Either way,
at least.
And you know what? As a reward for doing so good, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to ask for you to get the closing bit. Give us the closing bit, baby. Let's go. Everybody give Justin a round of applause. Closing bit, Justin. Let's go.
Yeah, round out the podcast. Yay. Bring it all the way around from the thing that we did at the beginning.
Take your prize. Take center stage.
Okay. So remember how we started this podcast off with murder? Right?
Yep.
Alleged murder that happened, right? Okay. So Devin hasn't been here for a couple weeks. So I'm starting to think he did it.
I'm starting to think you did it to him.
I'm starting to think you did it. Now you're framing him. Yeah.
How do you possibly come to that conclusion?
Because you talked about getting framed for murder at the beginning, and you neglected to tell any of the details around it. So what else am I supposed to do?
Listen, that's what my lawyer advised me to do. All right. Listen, I am not a smart man. All right. I'm not even sure I know what a murder is. But all I know is my lawyer told me to shut my trap. He gave me a very specific list of things I'm allowed to say to the public and I'm not allowed to say to the public. And I read the 5 or so bullet points that I was allowed to read to the public, according to my lawyer. All right?
We're going to find out that Devin's cousin is his lawyer or something. Like that time Devin came in with the fucking draft.
His older brother is going to be the one.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what?
It's the only one I can afford.
Older brother, Justin Gastino.
I hope that works out for you, Justin. I'm going to go home now.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
The San Antonio Spurs are a 5-time NBA championship winning team.
Okay. I'm gonna install
Got a girl
cameras
with
in
those
my.
skin tight jeans and boots with the spurs.
The Spurs. The whole club was looking at her. I mean him. I don't know.
You don't know his pronouns.
You're right.